The worst thing that can happen is losing $1 million client because of poor organization. 3 years ago, I was juggling 7 luxury offers on a $2.8 million penthouse. And I almost lost them all because of one simple mistake that cost me nearly $84,000 in commission. What happened next will shock you. But first, let me paint you the picture of that nightmare Friday evening. Picture this. It's 9 p.m. on a Friday. My phone is buzzing with texts from 3 different buyers, each wanting updates on their $1 million offers. My email inbox has 47 unread messages from attorneys, mortgage brokers, and impatient clients. And I'm sitting in my car outside my daughter's school play that I'm already missing for the 3rd time this month. But here's where it gets worse. While I'm frantically trying to respond to a text from a buyer's attorney about inspection contingencies, I accidentally send confidential information about buyer A's offer to buyer B's attorney. The phone rang immediately. It was buyer B's attorney, and let me tell you, he was not happy. Within an hour, I had 3 buyers threatening to pull their offers, claiming I couldn't handle the complexity of a luxury transaction. One buyer's agent actually said, "If you can't manage basic confidentiality, how can we trust you with a $2.8 million deal?" That night, sitting in my car with my head in my hands, I realized something had to change. I was making great money, but I was drowning in my own success. Before we dive in, if you are serious about taking your real estate career to the next level, make sure that after this video ends, you watch the next video linked in the description below. See, I thought being a successful luxury agent meant saying yes to everything and working harder than everyone else. I was working 70-hour weeks, responding to emails at midnight, and my personal life was falling apart. My daughter barely knew me, my marriage was strained, and ironically, my service quality was actually getting worse as I took on more. But here's what I discovered after nearly losing everything. The top 1% of luxury agents don't work more hours. They work with better systems. They don't hustle harder, they hustle smarter. I became obsessed with figuring this out. I interviewed 15 of the top luxury agents in markets like Beverly Hills, Manhattan, and Miami. I studied their processes, their communication methods, and their time management strategies. What I found completely changed my perspective on luxury real estate. After studying how the most successful luxury agents manage multiple high-value offers, I found 3 key differences that separate the pros from the overwhelmed. First, they never treat luxury offers like regular real estate deals. High net worth clients expect a completely different level of service and communication. While a typical buyer might be okay with a text update, luxury clients expect detailed market analyses, comparative studies, and strategic positioning reports. They're not just buying a house, they're making a strategic investment, and they expect you to understand that distinction. For example, when I was handling that $2.8 million penthouse, I was treating it like any other property. I was giving basic updates and generic market information. But luxury buyers want to know things like, how does this property compare to similar penthouses that sold in the last 18 months? What's the building's financial health? What are the resale implications of choosing this property over the alternatives? Second, they have a systematic way to prioritize offers based on more than just price. Terms, timing, and buyer qualifications matter just as much in the luxury market. The highest offer isn't always the best offer when you're dealing with complex luxury transactions. I learned to create what I call a luxury offer matrix, a scoring system that weighs price, but also considers the buyer's financing strength, their timeline flexibility, inspection contingencies, and even their emotional attachment to the property. Sometimes a buyer offering $50,000 less, but with cash and a 10-day close, is actually the stronger offer. Third, they use proven templates and frameworks instead of winging it every time. This was my biggest breakthrough. Instead of crafting unique responses for every situation, top agents have sophisticated systems that let them respond faster while maintaining that premium professional image. They have templates for everything: initial buyer consultations, offer presentations, counteroffer strategies, and even difficult conversation scripts. But these aren't generic templates. They're luxury-specific frameworks that maintain the high-touch, personalized service that luxury clients demand. Once I implemented these 3 changes, everything shifted dramatically. but the transformation didn't happen overnight. It took about 30 days to see the real results. In week 1, I created my luxury offer matrix and started using it to evaluate every offer that came in. Immediately, I could see which offers deserved my primary attention and which ones were likely to fall through. In week 2, I developed my luxury communication templates. I had scripts for everything from "we have multiple offers" conversations to "your offer wasn't accepted" calls. But these weren't robotic scripts. They were frameworks that helped me deliver consistent, professional responses while still personalizing each interaction. By week 3, I had implemented a CRM system specifically designed for luxury transactions. Every client interaction was logged, every follow-up was automated, and I never again had to worry about mixing up confidential information between buyers. The results were incredible. I went from barely managing 3 luxury listings to confidently handling 8 simultaneous offers without the stress and chaos. My phone stopped buzzing at midnight because my clients knew exactly when and how I would communicate with them. But here's the most important part. My closing rate jumped 40% in just 2 months. Why? Because when you have systems, you can focus on what really matters: building relationships and providing exceptional service. My clients started calling me the most organized agent they'd ever worked with. I got referrals not just because I sold their property, but because the entire experience was so smooth and professional. One client, who had worked with agents in New York, Los Angeles, and Dubai, told me I was the first agent who made buying a luxury property feel like a luxury experience. That comment meant everything to me. Within 6 months, my average sale price increased by 23% because I was attracting more serious, qualified luxury buyers. My stress levels plummeted. My family life improved, and ironically, I was making more money working fewer hours. Last year, I closed over $47 million in luxury sales, and I took 4 weeks of vacation without once checking my email. That's the power of having systems that work without you. Now, if you're a luxury real estate professional who's tired of feeling overwhelmed by multiple high-value offers, you probably recognize some of what I went through. Maybe you're working nights and weekends, feeling like you're always one step behind. Maybe you've had that sinking feeling when you realize you forgot to follow up with $1 million client. Here's the truth. Without proper systems, luxury real estate will eat you alive. The stakes are too high, the clients too demanding, and the competition too fierce to just wing it. But here's the good news. Everything I learned, every system I developed, every template I created, it's all replicable. You don't have to figure this out through trial and error like I did. You don't have to risk losing a $2.8 million deal to learn these lessons. I've created a complete system called Luxury Offer Mastery that shows you exactly how to transform your offer management from chaos to clockwork in just 30 days. This isn't just theory. This is the exact system I use to manage multiple 7-figure transactions simultaneously while maintaining the white glove service that luxury clients demand. Inside Luxury Offer Mastery, you'll get the complete luxury offer matrix with scoring templates, proven luxury communication, scripts and email templates, step-by-step implementation guide for your first 30 days, and much more. But here's what makes this different from other real estate training. This system is specifically designed for luxury transactions. It's not generic real estate advice adapted for high-end deals. It's built from the ground up for agents who work with discerning, high-net-worth clients. If you're ready to stop feeling overwhelmed and start feeling in control of your luxury real estate business, watch the next video on your screen or linked in the description below. Don't wait until you have your own $2.8 million mistake. The systems that took me years to develop are ready for you to implement starting today. Remember, in luxury real estate, you're not just selling property, you're selling peace of mind. Make sure you have it first. I'll see you in the next video. Any likes and subscribes would be very appreciated.